Welcome back to another episode of Necro Overtime. I believe we have some updates for all of you tonight.
A lot of things going on in the world. Not really, but there are some interesting updates.
Depends how you want to look at that.
Weed isn't considered a real drug anymore, or it's not going to be soon, federally.
Changing it to a Schedule 3, allegedly.
Yeah.
This is Ian's biggest news of the day.
Yeah, that's my news.
He's real happy about this one. Him and Rob Van Dam.
Which was always one of my biggest issues with, DARE and all those drug classes and stuff. Like, they categorized weed as a Schedule 1,
Look, if you're doing weed, you might as well be doing heroin.
That's exactly the point. Yeah. They categorize it the same as heroin and cocaine. So when you tell kids that it's the same and a kid smokes a joint and is like, this is great. I didn't die. Let me try some heroin too. It's the same thing. It's illogical. It never made any sense.
Yeah.
So about time. These guys promised to do it 3 years ago. I don't know why it took so fucking long.
They got it done, though.
Yeah.
Tis done.
In the process of getting it done. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. There's always same thing with Ohio. It passed here, recreational, but then they were trying to
the
push
language of the bills. They try to change it after the
Always
fact.
dicking around with something. Arguing about how many plants you can have. No one gives a fuck. Just get it done, assholes.
Yeah.
Some people just need punched in the fucking face.
Yeah. The people wanted this. We voted for it. Fuck you. Make it happen.
Well, that's what I didn't understand about the Ohio thing. So it was like it passed, and then the next day there was a news article written. It was like, don't get too excited yet because Governor DeWine's office is trying to push back. I'm like, why would he shouldn't be allowed to push back?
No. Well, because they didn't do it as what was the deal? It wasn't a constitutional amendment, so they had some leeway in writing the final version, all kinds of bullshit. Yeah, that's what. Oh, can people grow 6 plants at home or 4? How about fuck you? That's what they can grow. Whatever the fuck they want to grow. So, yeah. Someday.
Yeah, one of these days.
You still can't buy weed in Ohio. It's been, what? Was it fucking May almost? 6 months?
They told me at the dispensary that they're looking at July. That's what they're thinking.
To be able to sell recreational.
Yeah.
So dumb.
I'm going to have to stock up before then because everything's going to be sold out.
Meanwhile, it's still, 75% cheaper in Michigan if you want to drive up there.
Yeah. You can get it dirt cheap in Michigan.
Yeah. But you're not allowed to transport over state line. But it's legal here. So what are they going to do? They're going to look at sales receipts. Oh, you bought this in Michigan. Now you're like, it's just the whole thing's fucking absurd. Dumb.
I'm just going to sit back and let you guys go on about weed for a half hour. You guys keep going. This is great.
It's such a waste of resources and time and energy.
It really is. Like, for real.
It's just the dumbest. You know why? Because they love. I pulled you over. I saw a little tiny crack in your tail. Is that marijuana I smell in your car?
Yeah, those days are
Get out of the
gone
car.
as
Let me
soon as-
search your whole car now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
As soon as it's a Schedule 1, because Schedule 1, from what I was reading, is, Schedule 3, it'll be, whatever. But that's like testosterone falls under that. Tylenol with codeine. So, but there'll actually be like federal, like health studies into marijuana now and stuff.
Sure. I don't know what Ohio police are going to do once they can't say, "Oh, you smell weed. I'm going to search your whole car, and rip out the seats, and probable cause. I smelled a weed." So not anymore. But that's yet to be seen because nothing's been implemented. And
Yeah, you still need to get your medical card
Yeah.
in Ohio. It's better anyways because they're taxing it. They added an extra tax on it. That's what it looks like right now in July.
Yeah.
There'll be an extra tax, but if you have the medical card, you won't get that tax.
All right.
But you have to pay a fee to get the medical card. So either way, Ohio's getting their money.
Right. You go to Michigan because it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
So eventually prices will come down because they can't compete. It's just, basic economics.
That was my news that I brought to the table.
I think that's a show.
Hey,
I think we're good.
that's Necro Overtime for you. I do have some update stories, though. This first one here, It's from a couple months ago. We never got to. Placer County Sheriff's Placer? I guess it's Placer. Placer County Sheriff's Office closes 1971 cold case of possible Zodiac Killer victim. 53 years later. This is in South Lake Tahoe, California. The Placer County Sheriff's Office announced an identification has been made in the case originating from the South Lake Tahoe area back in 1971. In 1971, Donna Lass was reported as a missing person from the South Lake Tahoe Police Department. The investigative leads surrounding the disappearance of Lass were exhausted and the case remained unsolved. Many have long suspected Lass was one of the Zodiac Killer's victims because of a postcard depicting a Sierra scene sent to authorities and a Christmas card sent to her sister after her disappearance. Using clues on the postcard, searchers looked for her in the Tahoma and Zephyr Cove, but had not yet turned up her body. In 1986, the Placer County Sheriff's Office located an unidentified skull off of Highway 20 near Interstate 80. There was no additional evidence located at the time, so the skull was preserved at our coroner's office pending further advancements in forensic technology. The case was classified as an unidentified Jane Doe investigation. Recently, the Placer County Sheriff's Office, along with the Placer County District Attorney's Office, started a cold case team and dedicated additional resources to assist in the investigation of unsolved missing persons and suspicious death cases. This team, along with the Crimes Against Persons Unit, recently sent the skull off to California Department of Justice in an attempt to utilize DNA technology to identify it. Lo and behold, the California Department of Justice Bureau of Forensic Services was able to match the DNA of the skull with the DNA from a member of Donna Lass's family, which was obtained by South Lake Tahoe Police Department for their missing persons case. This allowed them to identify the skull as the remains of Donna Lass. Last week, South Lake Tahoe PD was able to notify Donna Lass's surviving family members that she had been located. They will continue looking into any future leads in this case. Persons with information related to development are encouraged to contact the South Lake Tahoe PD Detective Division at cybertips@cityofslt.us. Still no definitive answers whether it was a Zodiac case or not, but at least his family has some closure there.
Yeah.
I forgot about Zodiac Killers, like the postcards and stuff that he would send people.
The taunting aspect of it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the old pictures of them. They're creepy. I couldn't imagine getting a Christmas card like that when you're like a family member's missing. That's fucking creepy.
That's fucked up.
The movie Zodiac, how they portray that one at the lake when he's stabbing them, is so fucking terrifying. Do you remember that?
No.
The Robert Downey movie, Robert Downey and was it Mark Ruffalo and then the Zodiac movie when he's killing those kids at the lake? Oh my God.
Is that like
It is
early like
horrifying.
90s or like more recent?
No, recently. Like 2000s?
Really?
Yeah.
So like big time like Robert Downey?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh man, it's a great movie. Just the portrayal of that murder is, oh my God. If you've never seen that, it is horrific to watch.
No, I haven't. I'm going to check that out.
Wow, that is something.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that.
So yeah, the identifying people by DNA continues. I don't think there's going to be any slowing down there.
No. All right, good update.
Finding
though.
some cold cases, and I think a lot of people are finding out that their fathers weren't exactly who they thought they were at times, based on all this ancestry stuff.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more of that. That's why the one we just did for Patreon the other day, that Setagaya case is so weird because of, you think, with that much evidence.
Nothing. They can't get nothing, which is crazy to this day.
You would think that one would have shown up in a familial thing.
Yes, somewhere.
Yeah.
Sometime it will. It will eventually.
Yeah.
Next up, and this is hot off the presses from this morning. Federal judge dashes sex cult leader Keith Raniere's latest bid for a new trial. The ex-leader of an upstate New York cult who branded women he kept as sex slaves lost his fourth attempt. This guy's been trying to get out of jail for a long time. Lost his fourth attempt for a new trial after a federal judge denied his motion, claiming federal agents tried to frame him for child pornography. Keith Raniere billed NXIVM, pronounced NXIVM, NXIVM, pronounced NXIVM, as a self-help group, but the organization was shut down in 2018 after its leaders were arrested for operating a secret sex ring called DOS, or, quote, The Vow. Women brought into the cult were forced to have sex with Rainere and branded with his initials along their pubic lines, according to trial testimony. During a 6-week trial, witnesses detailed sexual abuse, control, and manipulation at the hands of Rainere. He was sentenced to 120 years of prison after being convicted on all 7 counts, which included sex trafficking, forced labor, and wire fraud. The fraud charge alone included 11 racketeering acts, among them creation and possession of child pornography, conspiracy to commit identity theft, and extortion. In Rainere's latest motion for a new trial, he claims prosecutors fabricated, quote, files, timestamps, folders, and metadata associated with nude pictures from 2005 of a 15-year-old DOS member named Camila. He says he didn't have enough time to examine the metadata evidence before and during trial and claims the government fudged the dates of the images and planted it on his computer. Oh, Keith. But to constitute a new trial, Rainere must prove he has come into new evidence that couldn't have been discovered before or after the trial, and he had been aware of the metadata evidence in the lead up to and during trial, U.S. District Judge Nicholas Garofis said in an order Monday. Mr. Rainere ultimately seeks to have a new trial to challenge evidence that he previously stated he was ready to challenge, that he had the opportunity to challenge, and that he did in fact challenge during his trial.
That sounds
Garofis
ridiculous.
said in his decision. Quote, the jury found him guilty of the predicate acts at issue, so he now attempts to manufacture new evidence he argues would lead to his acquittal to receive a second bite at the apple. Garofis quashed Rainere's argument that it was impossible to discover certain evidence, like details of the metadata's chain of custody, which wasn't included in the government's evidence, and which Rainere claims would have revealed at trial that the government was, quote, tampering with the data. Rainere seeks to circumvent his defense's ability to inspect and challenge the photograph's metadata by distinguishing the evidence his defense reviewed from other pieces of evidence, which, to be clear, his defense was also aware of during trial, the judge added. The motion also failed, the judge said, because Rainere failed to demonstrate that the purported new evidence would result in his acquittal or otherwise demonstrate that a new trial is necessary to prevent a manifest injustice. Keith is staying in prison where he belongs.
Like all those things that you read off about identity theft and like every crime ever, he's not going
You're
anywhere.
not going anywhere. You are done, my friend.
The only thing not on that list was murder. That's the only thing that he hasn't done.
So that was hot off the presses. What's today? Tuesday, the 30th? Tuesday morning. So that is overtime, current overtime news.
At the very least, his name is Keith, so you just keep him locked up, right? Like, fuck you.
I mean,
Stay.
Better safe than sorry,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Mike,
Yeah.
finally this evening,
All right.
Michael Jackson Neverland Ranch restored. Cameras roll for biopic.
It's fine. Let's just read the article and let's get through this and we'll be fine.
Michael Jackson's infamous Neverland theme park is dusting off the cobwebs to film scenes for a new biopic about the late singer's life.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Who owns the...
We're going to get into that in the
Okay.
story.
See, that's what happens when I
Yeah.
just
The film
try to rush through it.
The film company behind the biopic has restored signature features from when Jackson owned the 2,700-acre ranch near Santa Barbara. I didn't realize it was that big.
That's fucking huge.
2,700 acres?
He had fucking giraffes on there and shit.
That's right. That is
It
huge.
was like a full amusement park.
It's too much money, right? One person doesn't need all that.
It's like a groomer's dream out
Paradise, sure.
Careful, pal.
If these walls could talk,
No. Nope.
you know what they'd see?
Dave,
Lots of
Dave,
booty.
can you please read the story?
Lots of booty holes. Lots of 10-year-old booty holes. Booty hole, booty hole, booty hole.
Oh, this fucking guy.
The Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, and circus tent all got colorful makeovers. Circus tent. Everything's buzzing with life and fun at the revamped Neverland Ranch, with a whole lineup of other fairground rides, such as a hot air balloon ride and even a red train.
Oh, I'm sure there's trains going on.
Filming was in full swing Friday, with camera crews set up and extras fully immersed in their roles as balloon sellers, ride operators, and food stall vendors. Michael stopped living at Neverland in 2003 when sheriff's deputies executed a search warrant related to the child molestation case. Although he never returned, his estate still co-owned the ranch until 2020, when Ron Burkle, a Jackson family friend, purchased it for a reported $22 million.
That's a lot of money.
That is a ton of money. The MJ biopic has his nephew, Jafar Jackson, playing the king of pop. And since the Jackson estate is behind the film, it will feature loads of Michael's hits. A first look trailer for the movie was unveiled at Lionsgate CinemaCon panel earlier this month. Hold on to your hats. It's only halfway through production. Fans will have to wait until 2025 until the movie hits theaters.
I know I read about that they were making this and that his, what is it? His nephew,
Jafar.
Yeah, was going to be playing him, but I suspect this will be a very pro-Michael film.
I would say so.
I saw recently on Baller Alert something about his son Blanket was doing something. Like he was on his way to get himself written off the estate.
Really? Blanket.
I'm half chubbed right now. No.
In the case of Blanket,
You are the father.
no, I don't think so, Maury.
Blanket was the one that he had with Elvis's daughter, right?
Lisa Marie?
I think.
No, I don't think so.
I have no
it was that
fucking
one.
clue.
It was that one lady, wasn't it?
I'm just going to search
Blanket's
Blanket
mom.
Jackson.
Who's
Blanket's
Jackson?
He's 22.
Huh.
There he is.
He looks about what I'd expect him to look like. Doesn't say who his mama is.
I don't think it was Lisa Marie.
Parents. No, it's just Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's weird.
Something wrong here.
Yeah.
To the best of my scientific knowledge, Michael Jackson could not give birth to a kid.
Oh, he was mad at his grandmother. How she was spending money from the estate.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy about it. I take that back.
Don't be a wet blanket. Have fun. Spend that money.
Blanket's the one that he was hanging over the balcony.
Oh, that's
too.
right. That was great.
Oh my gosh.
Look at my kid hanging over the balcony. Hope I don't drop him. What a kook. Love Michael Jackson stories. I know Mike does too.
Is my favorite of all time.
When they film at the Neverland Ranch, are they gonna show him like pasting kid faces over pornography and stuff? That was a good one, right? Isn't that what he was up to?
That was a good one.
That was a good.
Let me paste Lil Macaulay Culkin's face over this pornography.
Will you watch the film, Dave, is the question.
I'll probably watch it.
Is it an early nominee for the 2026 Academy Awards?
Of course not. You're being preposterous now. Stop.
Why?
Because it's going to be ridiculous.
Okay.
Come on.
Like, how accurate is it going to be?
You think Jafar is going to win an Oscar?
I think they nominate 120 films for Best Movie of the Year. I'm going to make an early prediction that gets nominated.
No.
I'm going to say it does.
I'm gonna dismiss that out of hand right now.
Didn't the
before I
Von
see
Erichs movie get nominated for like Best Picture?
That was a good movie.
But why couldn't this one be?
Because it's not going to be.
Oh, okay. Well, look, based on that information.
I don't like to usually judge a book by its cover, but let's be honest. We know what this movie's going to be. Come on.
But we also know that people love Michael Jackson.
We'll see.
And won't this just because it's going to be like, oh, this is so great. What a great depiction of this beloved pop star, the greatest of all pop time.
All right.
Like, didn't the Queen movie get nominated, or one of those musical movies get nominated for something? And I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm just saying.
You raise a valid point.
I feel like this is going to be like this is our lasting tribute to such a iconic star.
We'll see 18 months from now.
So if it comes out in 2025, it would have to be what, before like December?
Yeah.
That it would be nominated for February, spring of 26.
That's right.
Academy Awards.
That's right.
All right, we'll see.
Gonna make it.
I think I'm going to watch that South Park episode with Michael Jackson when I get home tonight.
Now, speaking of Academy Awards.
That episode's super funny. He's all like
I think
dancing
most-
around and shit. They're like, we know you're Michael Jackson.
Most episodes of South Park should probably win at least, what, Emmys? Is it Emmys, the TV shows?
Yeah.
How does South Park not just win that all the time?
It's a good question. Are they still regularly making new episodes?
I believe so.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
Still on Comedy Central? Is that still a channel?
I think Comedy Central, yeah. I know all of it's on Max. I found.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like every season.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Britney Spears one and the pro wrestling one, they're both so fucking good.
The pro wrestling one. It's real funny.
Just insane.
That is a really good one. All right, look for that movie next year, and look for Mike's Oscar nomination for that film.
Look, I hope it tanks, but it's not.
Does Jafar look like him?
Oh, I didn't even look.
Let's see.
Well, the magic of Hollywood, right?
Can't be too far off.
Yeah, they could make him look like Michael.
I got it, Dave. Jafar off.
They could make that work.
Yeah. They'll make that work.
Oh, yeah. He looks just like me.
Michael looked good back in the thriller days.
Fuck yeah.
He really fucked himself up. Oh, I thought you were going to play.
You look like you had an agenda there. All right, good OT. Anything else? We caught up on the news?
I think we are.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.